Welcome to the Kessler Law Firm podcast. If you'd like to connect, you can find the link to our website along with directions to our office in Fort Pierce in the show notes of this episode. Attorney Michael Kessler has been providing criminal defense and protecting the rights of citizens on Florida's Treasure Coast since 1985 and has been designated by the Florida Bar as a board-certified criminal trial specialist. With a solid record of success spanning over 40 years, attorney Michael Kessler has proven that more people are wrongly arrested for drunk driving than any other crime on the books. And now, here's Michael Kessler.
Hi there, and welcome to the Kessler Law Firm podcast. I'm your host, Michael Kessler, and I'm talking today from beautiful downtown Fort Pierce, Florida. It's that time of year again. It's time for Operation Greenlight Florida. This is a program that helps drivers reinstate their driver's licenses. You know, thousands of Florida drivers lose their driving privileges every year because of unpaid traffic tickets, court fines, or other court-ordered financial obligations. Once a license is suspended, everyday responsibilities such as commuting to work, attending school, or caring for family members can be significantly more complicated. To help address this issue, clerks of court across the state participate in Operation Greenlight Florida. This is a statewide initiative designed to help individuals resolve overdue court payments, court obligations, and work toward reinstating their driver's licenses. For many drivers, Operation Greenlight provides an opportunity to clear up old court debts and get back on the road legally. For those of you here in the St. Lucie County area, we're running Operation Greenlight starting March 30 and running until April the 5th. Let me give you a little bit of background. Operation Greenlight is a program hosted by county clerks of court throughout Florida that allows individuals with delinquent court fines and fees to resolve those obligations and move toward restoring their driving privileges. When traffic tickets or fines go unpaid, they are often referred to collections. Once that happens, additional collection surcharges can substantially increase the total amount owed. This gets to be a vicious cycle, and people end up having license suspensions that last much longer than they should. During Operation Greenlight events, participating clerks' offices may waive or reduce those collection surcharges, making it easier for drivers to pay their outstanding balances. In some cases, individuals may even enter into a payment plan with the clerk of court to begin addressing the debt. The overall goal of the program is simple: helping people resolve old court obligations so they can become eligible to reinstate their driver's licenses. This Operation Greenlight program was developed in response to the large number of driver's license suspensions that are simply tied to unpaid court debts. In 2019, Florida law required clerks of court to offer a driver's license reinstatement program at least once a year. These programs allow individuals to address overdue fines and costs while reducing some of the associated financial penalties that accumulate when these debts are set to collections. Many license suspensions occur not because of unsafe driving, but because someone fell behind on court payments. By temporarily reducing certain additional costs, Operation Greenlight helps remove barriers that prevent people from resolving those debts. Of course, time is of the essence. It's necessary to learn when is your local Operation Greenlight and act during that time. Again, in St. Lucie County, Operation Greenlight starts March the 30th, and it lasts for a week. It lasts until April the 5th. Operation Greenlight primarily helps people whose driver's licenses were suspended due to unpaid traffic tickets or other court-ordered financial obligations. Common situations include unpaid traffic tickets that were referred to collections, outstanding court costs from past cases, and driver's license suspensions that were triggered by nothing more than the failure to pay fines. For many participants, resolving these obligations can make a significant difference in their ability to maintain employment and manage the daily responsibilities of life. One of the main benefits of Operation Greenlight is the potential reduction of collection agency surcharges that are added to a delinquent court debt. These surcharges can increase the amount owed by a substantial percentage once a case gets referred to collections. During Operation Greenlight events, many counties allow participants to resolve their cases without having to pay these additional collection fees. However, it's important to understand that Operation Greenlight does not eliminate the original fines or court costs associated with a case. Participants are still responsible for paying the original fine and court costs, any mandatory state assessments, and any driver's license reinstatement fees required by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. This is a good time to remind people, if your driver's license is suspended for a set period of time not connected to unpaid traffic tickets or court costs, your driver's license does not automatically get reinstated when the period of suspension expires. It is still necessary for you to get in touch with the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles and settle up whatever reinstatement fee they're charging these days in order for you to get your license valid again. And unless and until you take that step, your driver's license can remain suspended forever. We helped a fellow last year whose license was suspended for a significant period of time, but that period of time expired 10 years ago. He never bothered to get his license reinstated. He just started driving again. And his luck ran out last year when he was stopped for a very minor traffic violation, but found to have a suspended driver's license, and he found himself in jail. Now, we got him out quickly and we resolved the case without him going back, but this is a problem that can happen to you. So if your license is suspended for a specific period of time, just remember the day after that period expires, go get your driver's license reinstated. Now, there are situations that Operation Greenlight does not apply, so you need to be aware of those. I don't want you to waste your time or your money. Operation Greenlight is designed to address suspensions caused only by unpaid court financial obligations, such as unpaid tickets, fines, and court costs. It does not resolve every type of driver's license suspension. For example, Operation Greenlight is of no help to you if your license is suspended due to a failure to pay child support, or failure to appear in court, or a habitual traffic offender revocation, or certain kinds of DUI-related suspensions. Also, administrative suspensions issued by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. In these situations, the underlying issue has to be resolved before a license can be reinstated. For example, as I said, mentioning DUI, a first-time DUI suspension is typically 6 months from the date of conviction. Operation Greenlight cannot do anything to reduce that period of suspension. Now, that kind of a person might be eligible for a restricted driving permit to soften that suspension, but that has nothing to do with the Operation Greenlight. Participating in Operation Greenlight is generally pretty straightforward. You begin by checking your driver's license status through the DHSMV. Again, that's the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. You identify the county where the ticket or court case originated, because that's where the fine or court costs come from. You visit that county's clerk of court website to find when their Operation Greenlight event takes place. These are not year-round programs. They're limited in duration. And again, St. Lucie County's is from March 30th to April the 5th. Then you resolve the outstanding balance or establish a payment plan during the event period. Once these obligations are addressed, drivers may become eligible to move forward with reinstating your driver's license. If your driver's license suspension is not related to an Operation Greenlight issue, then Operation Greenlight may not be able to help you. Now, that should be will not be able to help you. In those situations, the first step for you to take is find out exactly why your license is suspended. DHSMV can tell you that, and generally the clerk of court where the case originated can tell you that as well. If you contact my office, we can generally find that out for you. Depending on those circumstances, resolving the suspension may require addressing a missed court appearance, completing court-ordered requirements, or resolving a pending criminal or traffic case. As an example, if you were put on probation for a first-time DUI and the judge ordered you to take the DUI school, you're not going to be able to get your driver's license reinstated until you take that class. And Operation Greenlight doesn't help you with that. You need to sign up for the class and take it. Now, these days you can sign up online, but you got to take the class in person. So, to sum it up, Operation Greenlight is a temporary program. It's created by our legislature, but it's local option. And that means clerks of court have the responsibility for setting this program up, but they don't have to do it 24/7, 365. In fact, they can't. Typically, it lasts for a week or so. In St. Lucie County, it lasts for 1 week from March 30 to April 5th. I hope this presentation has been helpful to you. If it is, let me know. If it's not, let me know. And if you're interested in our ongoing podcast series, then you can subscribe, contact us, or look for us on YouTube or wherever else you find your podcasts, and subscribe to the Kessler Law Firm podcast. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.
Thanks for listening to the Kessler Law Firm podcast. If you'd like to connect, check the show notes of this episode for a link to our website and directions to our Fort Pierce office. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it on your favorite podcasting site, please click subscribe or follow so next time you come back, our podcast episodes will be ready and waiting for you.